When the Roman officer, who was standing before Jesus, saw how he had died, he exclaimed, "This man was truly the Son of God." Mark 15 verse 39, NLT. This passage records the final moments of Jesus' life in Mark 15 verses 33 to 39. His path to the cross was tortuous. He was abandoned, ridiculed, humiliated, and tortured. As he hung on the cross, Jesus breathed his last, Mark 15 verse 33. At noon, darkness covered the entire land until 3 in the afternoon. This could not have been an eclipse, since the moon was full. The darkness was caused by the intervention of God. Phlegon of Tralles and the freedmen of Emperor Hadrian describe it. Eusebius, in his Records of the Year AD, quotes Phlegon, who states that in the 4th year of the 202nd Olympiad there was a great eclipse of the sun, accompanied by an earthquake in Bithynia which destroyed many houses in Nicaea. Phlegon attributed the darkness to an eclipse, although astronomical knowledge of it was limited. Saint Cyprian said, "The sun was forced to withdraw its rays so as not to witness this crime." Saint Chrysostom added that the creation could not bear the harm done to its creator. Jesus cried out loud, "Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani," "My God, why have you forsaken me?" Saint Mark uses the Aramaic form, while Street Matthew refers to the Hebrew. Some present thought that Jesus was calling Elijah. One ran, filled a sponge with vinegar, and gave it to him to drink, saying, "Let's see if Elijah comes to take him down." Jesus then cried out and gave up his spirit. The veil of the temple was torn in two, from top to bottom. This veil, which separated the Holy of Holies, was the responsibility of the priests to open during the afternoon prayer, coinciding with the time of Jesus' death. According to Josephus, veils were heavy, richly embroidered curtains. The tearing of the veil symbolized that Christ had abolished the first dispensation and opened the way to heaven. The separation between Jews and Gentiles was eliminated, allowing all to draw closer to God through the blood of Christ. The centurion, charged with overseeing the crucifixion, was so impressed by the way Jesus died that he exclaimed, "Truly, this man was the Son of God." He had observed Jesus' meekness and dignity, heard his words of love, and witnessed Jesus' final cry before he died. All of this led him to the conclusion that Jesus was the Son of God. In these verses, Mark recounts the strange events surrounding the crucifixion, highlighting how Jesus impacted those around him, including the Roman centurion. Jesus had kept his identity hidden from him at the beginning of his ministry, but now it was evident to everyone. The centurion, responsible for the execution, may have been moved by the way Jesus behaved in the face of worldly power, or by his words from the cross, or by the darkness and the tearing of the veil. Something stirred in his soul as he observed the lifeless body of Jesus, leading him to recognize him as the Son of God. What happened to that Roman officer afterwards? We don't know, but his statement is notable, since he recognized Jesus as the Son of God when he was dead, something no one else had done. Although we do not know his fate, Jesus also died for his sins, opening the way for him to be with God. Like Stuart Townsend's hymn, "How Deep is the Father's Love for Us," we need to realize that Jesus died for us. Don't reject Jesus once you know him. The decision to accept or reject Christ is crucial. As Stuart Townsend said, "Behold the man on the cross, my sin on his shoulders. Ashamed, I hear my mocking voice shout among the mockers." For many, today will be a time of decision. Accepting Jesus changes lives, and rejecting him can have profound and lasting consequences.